Hi guys, got a request from Jeff to point a red laser at an LED and measure the voltage or current that's generated. Now I've had a little look to see what LEDs I've got laying around. This is a pair out of a little torch. They're just plain white. There's one of those cob LEDs. That's a bright one, white. That's a green one. That's a red one. Before we go any further though, I will just say you can get very easily misled when you're measuring very small voltages. Well, I suppose the easiest thing I can do is just demonstrate. If I just put my fingers across, I'm getting, what's that? Yeah, 1/10 of a volt. And that's probably just generated by the sweat on my fingers or whatever, creating a potential difference. So we're measuring very small voltages here. What shall we start with? This one's green, as I remember. Yeah, that's a green one. Connect him across. You see the voltage is floating around a little bit anyway, just waving it in the air. Put him on. That was giving us negative volts. It does seem to change if I hold it up. There's no actual sunlight, but that's the direction of the sun in that, behind the clouds in that window. So we're getting about 6/100ths of a volt. I'll just turn it around the other way. Yeah, so we've got positive now. So, yeah, 6/100ths of a volt. So that's the green one. Let's try this one. Yeah, nice bright white one. So that's the positive. That one there. That was nearly a 1/10 of a volt there. Point it towards the sun. Oh, I just forgot to shine the laser on it. That was the original question, wasn't it? What happens if I shine a laser on it? Not a lot, to be honest. That's not making any significant difference. I get more if I hold it up to the daylight. Put him out of the way. Let's go back to that green one and shine the LED on it. Laser pointer. Not really doing anything, is it? Okay. This one is a red one. I'll demonstrate first. There we are. So, sort of a cloudy red one, to be honest. So that's the positive leg. See the voltage is jumping around even though it's not connected. Right, so that's giving us, oh, that's not bad, is it? 2/10 of a volt in daylight. Shine the LED on it. Oh, getting more than a volt, nearly 1.5 volts. That's quite impressive, isn't it? No idea what sort of current we're getting, but that red LED is giving us the best result so far. Right, these two ordinary white LEDs They're giving us negative. Let's turn it around the other way. Okay, we're getting a third of a volt. Point it towards the sunlight. Well, yeah, not sunlight, but the light. Yeah, nearly 4/10 of a volt. Put the LED on there. On one of them, we're half a volt, or thereabouts. So the one that gave us the best result out of the lot, I'll just check them. Oh, they were yellow. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, that's one that I've modified for Halloween. It's flickering yellow. Oh, I thought they were white ones. Oh well. Right, so back to the red LED. And at the moment, it's not giving us so much, is it? But put that on there, yeah. So with my LED pointer shining straight into the red LED, we're getting 1.5 volts. Well, I've got that backwards again, haven't I? Yeah, 1.5 volts. Right, what we're trying to do now is see if we can actually get the solar flower, solar rocker, to rock with the power from that LED. Now, they're pretty sensitive, they will rock with very little power. At the moment we're apparently putting about 0.5 volt in there, and we're not getting any movement. Let's try. Oh, did you see that? Just the tiniest bit of movement. The leaves are just jumping up a tiny bit. That really is pretty insignificant, but on the other hand, that's very significant. It is powering it. So that's laser pointer shining onto a red LED, generating voltage and making the solar mover just move a tiny bit. Do that again. You'll notice the voltage isn't as high as it was when there was no load on it. That's obviously putting a small amount of load on it, and that's dropping the voltage. So we're going right up to 1.5 volts with no load. I do hope you can see that it is moving. It's just doing the occasional little arm wave. I'll zoom in a bit. Right, hold it up so we can see it. I expect the focus will go all wrong. But we're trying to... Yeah, just the slightest little wave. So yeah, we can power something by shining a light onto an LED. In this case, a red laser pointer onto a red LED. And that has given us the best result out of all those other LEDs that I tried. Just for comparison, I've got a solar panel there. Can't remember which way is positive and which way is negative. Looks like that's the wrong way around. Let's try it the other way. Yeah. So there we go. We've managed to get something to move with the current generated by shining a light onto an LED. Hey, thanks for watching. There's plenty of videos on my main channel with more added daily. So don't forget to subscribe and enable the notifications to keep you up to date with my new releases. My second channel, Grandad's Other Channel, is where I put the longer videos with more detail. Then there's my Facebook page, and you can follow me on Twitter. You can help keep my channel running by donating $1 on Patreon to buy me coffee. And if you fancy some Grandad merchandise, I have 2 shops, one on Redbubble and the other on Cotton Cart. Finally, you can always find more information in the video description. Thanks again for watching.